Hello everyone, Quinley here with another run of Brotato, but instead of doing what we normally do, we are doing another challenge run again, this time trying to see if we can get through a run without picking up any items at all. We had a few candidates to see what we might be going with. The first thought was maybe multitasker, just pick up a bunch of weapons and that's what we're going to be spending money on the entire time. Then I thought maybe going for ghost and going ethereal weapons and just capping out on dodge. And instead, we ended up going with the mutant just to try and get as many levels up as we can, just to offset the negative of no items. Things were a little bit spicy, but ended up being pretty good in the end. Take a look and enjoy. Alrighty, run number, decent number. I don't have an exact one, but we're doing okay. We're getting reasonably far. We've tried a few different strategies, but well, there's only so much that you can do strategically with sticking with what I am right now, but mutant has been going okay. Definitely need to offset. Just grab dodge from the start, and attack speed will always be good. We are going to try to ignore Ghost Scepters if we have the option. Perfect, Ghost flipped right there. No more rerolling. Simply because without Pierce, the Scepter kind of falls off the side of a cliff. It just ends up not dealing enough damage to keep things going. If it had Pierce, especially during horde waves and such, it would be useful for all situations, but since we're only up against so many enemies and we only have so much damage coming through, not being able to get more, we'll just go melee. And, reroll. More health, I suppose. The raw boosts that we get from the ghost axe and the flint are so much more useful. We keep rerolling. Good. That's actually perfect. So axes and flint are definitely the way to go. We just need to gain raw health from level ups. So if I ever see... what do I concentrate on? Getting a little bit more attack speed off the rip is useful, even though the ghost flints do give me attack speed. They're kind of weak off the start, and being able to get those... okay. The axes are going to dominate just because of the swing arc that they have versus the stab. Grab a little bit of luck, to be honest, and some armor to offset the negative. Grab that, roll, lock that. Oh, lock them both in. Keep going. Because of the arc of the swing for the axes, the flints kind of suffer a little bit. See how these large swaths, the one swing of the axe usually takes out most of them, and the flints end up getting a little bit less material bumps. We don't mind getting hit a little bit here and there. As long as I stay in the middle of things and get as many kills as possible, that's the objective. So yeah, getting a little bit of attack speed via level ups doesn't hurt. And we obviously want to max out our dodge as fast as humanly possible. A little bit more armor, melee damage, and health. That's perfect. Ooh, this is also perfect. Go that, tier 2, pick that up, keep that locked. Let's just go right away. We do want 3 and 3, so with that buy, I'm able to get that going. Even if we don't have a second tier 2 for the axe just yet, it's fine. I don't mind the flints being a little bit stronger just because they're not going to get the stats they need. Otherwise, so far... Oh, I didn't even see what we're up against. It's really important for us to be up against more horde waves than boss waves. So if we have 2 horde waves into a boss, that's ideal, but it's fine. Whatever we get, we get. Makes life easier. We just go raw attack speed there. And movement speed, perfect. Okay, 2 hordes into a boss. This is the setup that we want to see it. We don't have that, it makes life a little bit difficult. Ghost axe. Lock that in. Lock those both in. Okay, good, 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 good. So yeah, scepters, though really useful in terms of a normal run, in this case, it's just I don't have enough damage without items to be able to justify worrying about defense. I just need to go and deal as much damage as humanly possible to be able to crush through whatever we see. I also noticed that we need a lot more raw plus melee damage. Oh, that's also the thing, is if I pick up plus melee damage, it's going to affect these two with the flint and the axe, and the scepter's not going to get anything from that. Obviously, they'll benefit from the percentage damage that the axes provide, but having a little bit of raw damage to be able to scale those numbers off of is important. Recycle that. A little bit of movement speed, a little bit of armor to still counteract. Okay. And we're buying them all anyway. That's fine. I was wondering if there was an ideal order to be able to pick them up in, but it's okay. We don't need to worry about it that hard. We do not care about hatching the eggs. Yes, they'll give a little bit more material, but material generally isn't being much of an issue. It's more so being strong enough to take on whatever the heck comes, and the eggs still count as a kill whether they're small or they're big, so if we see an egg, we take it out. Trees are not as much of a priority just because who cares if we get an item? It's decent because we'll get, I don't know, on average 20-ish bonus material early on, which isn't bad by any means, but we don't mind having curse. On the off chance that we're able to find a cursed... Ooh. I guess more armor. Combine these, grab another tier 1. On the off chance that we do find a cursed weapon... Oh, shit. That's fine. Click the... Didn't see it until it was too late. On the off chance that we find a cursed weapon, especially for one of these ghost ones, are really good. Usually ghost cursed weapons just increase your damage in some fashion, but not in some fashion, just the raw damage numbers are much higher. Anything that has any secondary objective with them, in this case having the kills give us different bonus stats with ghost. The cursed version will not only increase the raw damage, will also require less number of kills to be able to gain maybe even a higher percentage. I don't know if it gives a higher percentage value or if it's just you just need less kills to be able to hit that number. I'm gonna assume it's just less kills. It'd be cool if it gave you more stats out of it as well, but I don't think that's the case. Recycle that. I do want the attack speed, but we really need to get up to max dodge. Reroll this once. Oof, baby. That's huge. Getting up to 51% is really nice. Okay, I guess we're going to tier 4 immediately. Sure. Let's go. There's some merit in selling off the tier 1 and having another tier 3 in its place, but it's fine. Technically, the faster we get things to the higher tier, the less kills they're going to require to get these stats, and that'll be better in the long run. Even though there is merit in saying that things should be leveled up evenly, but sometimes in this case, the stronger weapons just end up getting more stats, just because they're able to get more kills, but if your damage is high enough where everything is getting one shot anyway, it's just luck of the draw. Well, luck of the draw for the axes, just because they have a better arc. The poor little flints kind of usually get left behind a little bit, just because their little stabbies aren't usually good enough to really compete with the axes all the time. So we'll take a look at the stat numbers in a second. I guarantee you the axes are going to be significantly higher than what the flints are, but who knows? Maybe I'll be surprised. Recycle that. Perfect. Okay, we are maxed out on dodge, 60%. More health is good. 6 stats, 11, 6, 26, 3, 7. I mean, it's not... It's doing fine, actually. The 26 from the Ghost Axe form makes sense, though. So that's why we need to get these things... Oh, I would love a Barnacle so much. We need to get these cranked up as high as we possibly can. Get that up to tier 3. Ooh, that is awesome. We'll lock that in and just go immediately. Being able to have something up to tier 4, I'm just going to jump up the tier 1 up to tier 4 is going to be gigantic. I would love to see that be a corrupted tier 4, but there's no way I'm going to be that greedy. I think I have, what, 1 corruption? I mean, curse? Yeah, I'm going to be using those number of words interchangeably. So if you hear me say corruption, I mean curse. Trying to think. Okay, we will try and get any curse that we can still. On the off chance that the whatever 1%, less than 1% ends up proccing and we get something cool, that would be phenomenal. This whole time I've seen 1, I think, curse item pop up, I think. So it's not like it's going to be all that common. And then beyond that, you gotta hope that it's going to be something decent. Raw melee damage. We don't need dodge percentage anymore. Oh, these are all great. What's our speed? 9%? I think speed is probably one of the more valuable ones there. Okay, sell off a tier 1 Ghost Flint for a tier 4, which is nasty. Combine these, grab a tier 2. No, we do have a tier 1. Lock that in. Let's go. Having decent luck just for trying to get higher tier items could be worthwhile. It's just, I mean, they also drop fruit. The chests aren't going to be doing anything, but the thing is, if I have a choice between dodge, attack speed, raw melee, or luck, there's no way in hell I'm going to be picking luck in these situations. The other stats are too important for me to miss up on. But if I see it and the rest of the options are trash and it's like a tier 3 or tier 4 luck on the level up, maybe we'll grab it. So far, the fact that we have 2 tier 4s makes this probably one of the stronger attempts. We need the numbers to be in the hundreds as soon as possible, just to be able to take on the inevitable boss. We'll take the 10%. Oh, plus 6 melee damage is great. Great. Get that up. Upgrade it again. Now... Ooh. Oh, that's all good. Take that. Lock that in. One more reroll for... Nah, actually, forget it. Let's not be greedy. Alright, first horde wave. We're safer in the corner, so we'll probably be chilling around here for most of the time. I should be more than okay. We do need to be greedy enough to be able to gain enough materials to rank everything up as much as we can. Our attack speed is definitely lacking a little bit. We do need some more. I mean, that's what these are for. Every time you hear the wink, 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 that's a stat increasing. So every second that we're in here, we're getting significantly stronger. It's like a freaking hyperbolic time chamber thing going on right here. Every second that we're in here is the amount of boosts that we're getting. Zenkai boost after Zenkai boost. We're getting super strong. We go raw health for sure. Okay, tier 4 axe. We can't combine anything. This will work. Let's just go right away. We're almost at tier 4 everything. And at that point, we can't buy anymore, which is a good problem to have. Being able to get these things up to tier 4 as fast as humanly possible is awesome. And then at that point, it's just a little nervous. Let's take out that tree, yeah. Get a little bit of healing going. Oh, thank you, dodge. I mean, that's what you're there for. Fudge. Stupid tentacles. Okay, let's look for some trees. This wave is making me really nervous. I don't know if it's the tentacles that are making me nervous or what, but I'm getting some weird juju vibes from this one for some reason. Extra damage, get that up to tier 4. So we're only looking for a tier 3 ghost axe right now. We literally can't purchase anything else but a tier 3 ghost axe. Awesome. Wave 14. And having that going into wave 15 with the next horde wave is really nice. Alright, that's it. We do want these to spawn. Generally, I like to stand on top of these things after they spawn their little nuggets to be able to stop the spawn from coming out, but now the more the merrier. We do need to be a little bit careful. This is probably one of the worst waves. Just because you have to be more methodical with your, with how you do things. Because if you let these little things get out of control, we're gonna have a problem on our hands. Doubly so because our armor is so bad that any one of these little bullets does a good bit of damage. That's the negative of the ghost axe. Oh, I wasn't even looking at the wave number. I mean the timer. Get rid of that, get rid of that. All these are useless. Useless. We take the +8 to melee. The 12 health definitely had merit, but we'll take the melee damage. Alright, that's it. There's no more re-rolling. Well, that's not true. Technically, we're gonna keep re-rolling now, and the only thing we're looking for is a cursed weapon. That's the only thing we can benefit from, because the second we get a cursed weapon, it doesn't matter what tier weapon we have equipped, we replace it with the cursed version. It makes a significant difference. It's a gigantic damage bump from non-cursed to cursed. Stupid tentacles, they're super chunky for some reason. Way chunkier than I remember. Well, this is not good. The fact that we have no form of healing as well makes this a little bit more nerve-wracking. The dodge is coming in something fierce to keep us going. Oh shit. Oh, thank goodness. Was it the horde wave? I wasn't even paying attention. Reroll. We could be a little greedy. Hey, that's what we're looking for. Was that the horde wave? It was. Okay. No. Oh, okay. Wheelbarrow. What's the percentage chance we have? 0.6%. So we're hoping for the 0.6 to get a cursed weapon of some kind. Okay, these ones should be no problem. Even if these little bulbous guys end up buffing enemies, we have enough damage to be able to cut through. We do need to take them out quickly, just because we don't feel like having them buff up. If they multiplied enemies in some fashion, I'd be like, go for it, but there's no point in us just fighting harder enemies for no apparent reason. Okay, I think that horde wave should have been the most difficult thing we'll be up against. We'll see about what boss we're going to be facing, but we should be okay. Ow. We do need to still not get hurt for no reason. Oh. Alrighty. No thank you. We'll take the 8 melee damage. Come on, give me a cursed weapon. Oh, I want... Actually, I don't really care for focus, but... Cursed. Weapon. Cursed. Weapon. Please. Something. Good. Nope. Wave 17. Usually when I get to these higher numbers, the lower numbers, I know what to expect for the waves. At this point, it's just complete. My knowledge of the higher waves are lost to me. So it's all random at this point. You do not want to deal with any buffed up tentacles. Excuse me. Those things deal mad damage. So the second we see any of the bulbous things, we go for it. We just gotta make sure if we're up against a tentacle, just face it head on. You can't run left or right. And we have enough damage at the very least. The thing is, whenever you're being chased by a god knows how many other enemies, it can get a little spicy. But if we can just face them head on because we're strong enough, it's a-okay. Okay, stop buffing. No thank you. Reroll, reroll. We'll take the 15%. Nope. Nope. We'll take the 12. Can we get lucky? It doesn't look like it's gonna happen. That's fine. I don't mind spending most of my money on level up rerolls. Ooh, I just forgot this is the boss wave. Oh, okay, we dodged it. We got lucky. Just take that out quickly, and we get the max health. Okay, now we take out all these stupid buffers. You can hear them frickin' buffing up all these stupid horn guys at us the entire time. Does the boss spawn them? I didn't even know that was the case. I guess so. Because I don't see any more, so that must be like a final mutation thing. Is it spawns a bunch of buff guys and a bunch of horn guys simultaneously. Yeah, unfortunately we can't use whatever the boss offers, but it's... Oh, oh. Oh god, we almost died right there. Recycle that for the bonus. Oh, that was closer than I would have liked it. Do we take the speed? I think we do, to be honest. I think we're happy with 12% bonus speed. Insanity got cursed. Anything decent? No. Keep going. Oh yeah, that 12%'s massive. Movement speed makes such a difference all the time. Just being able to weave in and out of whatever the heck is troubling you is too useful. Especially to be able to quickly reach these little buggers that are messing us up and buffing up enemies. It's quite nice. Oop. Otherwise, we're doing a-okay. I'm a little scared still, because again, we have, I think honestly, the early armors that we picked up, though we did get a decent amount of it. I wasn't worried in the sense that we were like missing out on damage. It's just we weren't seeing many better options early on for levels. We can go for that forward in the middle. I'm just gonna play it safe. I think the bonus armor did save us a bit. We're at +5 for with having the with that many bonus weapons, ghost weapons. We'll take the 16%, I guess. Nope. Nope. Curse? Anything? Not gonna happen? I didn't think so. Probably not. Okay. And wave 20. We can take out one of these guys early without dying for no apparent reason. We'll be looking a-okay. A little bit more. Oh, don't die. Kill one of them. Kill one of them. Kill one of them. Go for fruit. Wanted to make this spicy at all. Okay, now he got a lot easier once he turns into this form. Just gotta get him a little closer and woo! There you go. That's how you you win with no items. Mutant was probably the best option we could have gone with. There was a couple other maybes, but yeah. We ended up getting the most damage. 93, 58, 82, 75. So in total, it was pretty close. But just raw damage-wise, they're interchangeable. Regardless, thanks guys for watching. We'll be posting some more challenge runs and other things coming up soon, but if you enjoyed the content, please consider subscribing. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye now.